Hello, welcome to the Rescue at Xerxes 4. This is a Star Trek Adventures TTRPG. I'm playing this with Olympus 0511 and Touchofpinkfizz. This is a live stream from a few years back on my channel. The reason I'm redoing this as a video is I can match it up with the technical issues we had right at the end of the session, probably about an hour and 50 minutes in. You shouldn't notice much difference, but there will be a little bit of a stitch at the end. I hope you enjoy this and live long and prosper.
Good evening, everybody. Let me get the stream up and running so I've got everybody visible. Welcome to my first ever live playthrough of Star Trek Adventures TTRPG. I am playing the Rescue at Xerxes 4, and I've got two newbies to the game to show you, and those are in, I was just about to say, one corner we got Olympus. Who is your character, and yeah, who are you playing today?
First off, thank you very much for having me. I am playing Alteth Shon. He's a male Andorian, Lieutenant Junior grade in the Security Division on this particular adventure.
Cool, brilliant. What is your rank?
So Lieutenant Junior grade.
Oh, Lieutenant Junior grade. You should see it. No problem. Cool.
Yep. Assigned to security. And is there anything else that I can mention?
Tell me one of your values as a player, as a character.
One of my values. Where are my values? There we go. So I'm going to go with there's no such thing as a no-win scenario. A lot of people know that one.
Yeah. So that is one thing in this game. Everybody has a few values and what they believe in. So, and my next guest is Touchofpinkfizz. Will you introduce your character you are playing this evening?
Hi everybody, thank you for having me, Record. I really appreciate being here. My character is called Lucilia Dulas. I am a Lieutenant Commander, Chief Medical Officer. I am a Betazoid, and one of my values is basically everybody's life has meaning because I'm a Chief Medical Officer.
Ah, brilliant. So, I will be bringing these two through the introductory adventure that comes in the Core Rulebook. This is planned as a one-off adventure. Fingers crossed, one day I would be loving to do more, but let's start at the beginning with this adventure. So, let's start off with my introductions. You are both aboard a Danube runabout. It's one of the larger ones, but it's still pretty small. They're all named after rivers, or usually, and I'm going to name it after the river that's just down the road from me, down the hill from me, the liner, because I'm biased and I'm the GM, so I'm going to name it. And you are making your way and just running about on a trip to Neander Station to take your assignment in your commissioned starship. This has turned out to be a bit more eventful than you anticipated.
Of course.
Yeah, of course, definitely. As a alarm, you have had a distress call from come out from the Xerxes 4, an uninhabited Class M planet, containing no sentient life except for Federation science team. I'm not very good at reading straight from her thing because I'm always bad, but I will carry on. The distress signal offered to no information except for the science team stationed there was in danger. As you guide your runabout towards the planet's surface, you're caught in a violent ion storm that knocks your navigation systems and a few other systems offline. With systems failing and the planet's surface rising quickly ahead of you, the situation seems grim. I'm going to presume we've got Sean in the pilot seat and Judas in the con position next to him. So I'm going to get everybody to do their first rolls of the evening to see how well you manage to, should I say land or should I say crash land the shuttle?
Let's hopefully land.
Hopefully land the shuttle.
That's all I want.
So I would like from Sean, I would like you to do a daring or control check along with a con. So daring would be if you are a bit more speedy, a bit more fast, you're a bit flying by the seat of your pants technology, as a certain Judge Leah Dax would have said. And or control if you're doing it more Vulcan-esque, bit more in control thing. For everybody, there is an automatic 2d20 on that. And for our person in the passenger seat, she can give it a go. That is Judas. And that is, I'd like you to do... Oh, I'll tell you what, how would you like to assist our pilot landing the ship?
How would I like to assist him?
You can...
Just
Go on.
keep it steady, Sean. Just keep it steady and just aim. Don't panic. Don't panic. And just aim straight at the planet, and I'm going to talk to him calmly. That's what I'm going to do. I'm a medical, so I'm calming. I know he's a bit anxious, but I can feel, because I'm a betazoid, I can feel his emotions. He's a little bit stressed because he's going to land a spaceship, and he's getting a little bit stressed. But I'm just telling you, look, just calm down. We're gonna get there, Sean. We're gonna land it. We're not gonna crash.
You see, I am concerned that the engines will attack it. I am quite concerned about that.
Yeah. So,
and I'm just trying to say, look, no, we'll be all right. We're gonna be okay.
In that case, can I have a single dice roll from Sean to help on this? This is, I would like you to do a presence and medicine check for me. Yeah. So for for Judas. Sorry for you.
Okay. So you want me to throw a d20?
Yeah, one single d20. So and the difficulty for this is difficulty 2.
Okay.
So
I don't see this on screen chat, so I'm hoping you can. I'm showing it to the camera. I can't throw it in front of the camera, unfortunately. I should have changed it. I've got a 6.
6. That's brilliant. So I'll go into that in a minute. And what have we got score from the pilot?
So I'm just going to make sure I've done this right, because I'm using the dice rolling automated computer one. So I'm putting exclamation 2d20 and then my score between the daring and con making 14.
Yeah, that's fine. So
does that sound right?
14,
Cool.
yeah. I don't want to change the screen because I'll end up losing the picture that we've got on screen.
So oh my god, I got 20 and 20.
Okay.
Oh,
so
how did that happen?
Now, just for anybody involved, there's 2 things here. If the main dice roll doesn't succeed, the assist doesn't help. So if we have any 20s, that is a that means there can be a complication. I can take two things called threat, which I can explain later, or I can come up with a complication to start with. So I will explain that in a second, what one of the complications are going to be.
Okay.
But
I'm guessing Sean has let his nerves get the better of him. He's completely ruined this.
Yeah, and there's me trying, please, just, but yeah, I can feel the tension in Sean. I can feel his anxiety being a bit too much.
So
Panic coming towards him.
yeah, so you can see the panic coming towards you, and a lot of trees coming at, and with a big impact, you start rolling through a load of trees. You can see through the window, so like them falling down, so like left, right, and centre. And then suddenly you come still in a bit of an outcropping where there's a lot of grass and such like.
Okay.
Now, I would like for our first complication for both of you to roll a 2d20 for... No, sorry, 2d6, sorry. 2d6.
Well, can I roll 1d6 twice, or do you want me to roll
Yeah,
two at the
no,
same
that's
time?
fine. That's fine. You can
All
do
right,
it twice.
I'm going to get another dice bag, that's all, but...
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I got a 6 and a 1.
6 and a 1, okay.
And I've got a 2 and 3.
2 and a 3. So, for our pilot, so if you roll a 1, that's 1 point of stress. If you roll a 2, that's 2 points of stress. 3 or 4, that's no points of stress.
Oh.
Yay for somebody. And for a 5 or 6, that is 1 point of stress and a complication. Not a complication, an effect. There's no effects with this one, so it's just a 1. So for our pilot, it's 2 points of stress. So if you mark that off your character sheet. And for
So just to keep me right, on my character sheet, am I taking the ticks away or adding them?
Adding them. So click in the blanks. Cool. So
thank you.
Cool. And where's the other ones? I'm going to just take 2 tokens. I know these are not ones from the game, but I'm going to use those for my reference, and that may come in useful or unuseful for you lot later. So
poor Sean is very stressed and lost 2 stress, and we've crash landed, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
This Dorian is not doing well.
You have a bit of a look up, and yeah, the ship is a mess. It has got the lights are flickering, and you've got warning lights coming off everywhere going, there's a damage here, there's a fault here. With a quick glance, it's like you think you need some new equipment to be able to fix this. You don't think you can fix it on the spot. So or you can fix it on the spot, but you need equipment for this. Yeah. The only place you probably can think of without waiting for somebody to come is the science station.
Amazon.
Yeah, give it a go, Amazon. It's like if you try logging onto the computer and your account. God.
Right,
won't accept
same day delivery.
Yeah, exactly. Spaceship parts.
we can't deliver to your location for 4 days.
Yeah.
Due to the iron storm, by the way.
Yeah.
We need a signature.
Yeah.
And take photograph outside your house. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Go ahead. while you're looking at this, suddenly, one of you hear a bit of a somebody hears or both of you probably hear a bit of something thud on the window,
Right.
and Julius, you can sense that there are people outside.
Okay.
People probably are the wrong word. You can sense there's something that's not an animal, but it doesn't seem quite like it's another like I'm going to say human, but that's the wrong word.
Okay.
Like another betazoid or another
Okay.
another human or another similar species.
Species outside somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. What would you two like to do?
Right. Well, I know what I'm going to do at the moment. We've just crash landed. So we've just crash landed on the planet. So I'm going to turn around and I'm just going to say, Sean, are you okay? And I'm going to get my scanner out because I've got a medical scanner that I haven't had with me, and I'm just going to give Sean a scan just to make sure he's okay because he may have banged his head when we crashed. That's my first, to make sure that the pilot is okay. So before I worry about what's going on outside, I need to do it to show that he's okay. So Sean, are you okay? Scanning him. As far as I can see, everything's okay.
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I'll give you a chance to get some momentum, and we can explain the momentum mechanism for everybody. This is going to be a basic task. I would like you to do a insight. Oh no, I'm going to say, as you're a betazoid, I'm going to say you can have an insight and medicine check, or you could go a reason and medicine check, whichever takes your fancy.
My insight is 11, so I'm going to go for 11 insight, and medicine is 5.
Yeah. So you have to hit 16 or less.
So I throw a D20, yeah.
2 D20 on this, yeah.
Or 2 D20s,
yeah.
Okay. So 2 D20s is I threw a 5. And, oh, hang on, my daughter, sorry, Ben, my daughter wants to throw for me. Is that all right?
Go on ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Just listening to you. And a 7.
So, which one was it? A 7 and a
5 and a 7.
Brilliant, spot on. Daughter's good at rolling, so keep that up. So, So for that, you get 2 momentum. There we are. You can use those. Yeah, you can use those later to help you. I will suggest that in places. You find basically all the runes are superficial, really. It's bloody nose. It's like a possible bruise on the arm where he's caught it badly when it's landed. So he will live.
Don't forget my very bruised ego from the atrocious crash landing I've just done.
Yeah. So, as you're doing this, while you're doing this, out of the corner of your eye, you can see another stone coming, or what you can see looks like a stone coming your direction. You almost like move your head away as it comes around, and it bangs against the window. If you look out, you can see, looks like what you would have probably found out in your medical studies on Earth in San Francisco would be, looks like 2 Neanderthals. It's like an ancient, it's like Earth pre-human, or it's like a pre-human human, basically.
Well, that's the Prime Directive completely scuppered.
Yeah. Okay, so those 2 are coming to us outside the window.
Yeah. You can.
Okay. So I say, Sean, you okay? I think there's 2 people outside our window, Sean. What do you think we should do? Are you okay? Are you feeling okay, Sean?
And I say, well, ego's bruised. So, I'm not too sure if I want to say what else next. But two people come towards us, prime directive. Shit, did they actually see the shuttle crash? Damn. So first thoughts first. Is the shuttle secure? Second thought, we need to conceal ourselves. We do not want Neanderthals realizing that there are these different creatures running around. So yeah, I'm thinking check to make sure the shuttle's secure first and foremost, and they can't get in or see in.
Okay. So I say, okay. Do you want me to go and check the door?
You
To make
check the
sure
door, I'll check the windows and get the windows covered up.
Okay then. So I go out and start checking the doors.
Yeah.
And I go to the door at the side that goes
Yeah,
out to the outside.
they're on the side,
and
yeah.
I go and check that.
Cool. One of the I think there is two on these. One on the other side, if I remember correctly. One is
Right, okay.
good, or for this session there is. There's one good one, all secure, and you notice
Right.
the other one is damaged.
Oh, right, okay.
So the lock on it doesn't lock. It keeps going into place, but it just flips open. If it was a magnet, the magnetic lock would be bust.
Right, okay.
Okay, so these guys are getting closer as we do this. My next thought, Dulas, is that I get that phaser at the ready. You get a phaser at the ready too, but set them to stun.
Okay. Yeah.
And then as they come around and open the door, we
Sean,
hit them
sorry.
with a.
Sorry, I'm just going to pause a moment. You keep
No
talking,
problem.
Sean. I'm just going to pause a
Yeah,
moment.
no worries. So as they come around and open the doors, we'll fire to stun them. So I'll target one. Dulas will target the other, and we'll fire to stun them.
No problem. That's fine. So you can get to go first. This will be our first chance at combat on this one. I'm presuming. Are you gonna? Is it gonna leave it as a melee attack, or are you gonna be firing with your phaser?
Repeat that point again, sorry.
Are you gonna do a melee attack, or are you attacking with your phaser?
Phaser. Stun
Phaser.
setting.
Phaser, no problem. So I've heard you say it's going to be on stun, so that's fine. What I would like to do, as the door opens, you see this person at a quite closer range. This person has very ripped clothes on it. It almost looks like they're wearing Federation science outfits that you would typically see in science.
Oh no!
Okay. So I have a feeling that this guy that's coming to walk, I can feel his emotions.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but he seems, to me, he seems a bit anxious, a bit angry, a bit scared. I don't know.
There is anger there.
Emotions are mixed.
Yeah. You got a combination of fear, scare, fear, way to once it's anger. There is also that very faintly there is a feeling you can feel that there is somebody trying to. There is a strange emotion that you can't quite pick your thought. That's trying to a thought on there trying to fight themselves in there, trying to restrain themselves, but it is very, very faint. So,
right.
We got our engineer here. Are you continuing with your about to stun them?
Yes.
So,
you're a threat.
Yeah. So you roll 2d20 on that one. If you want to, you can buy an extra dice with your momentum to make your life easier, and you can roll 3 dice. So that will cost you 1 momentum.
How many momentum is it? 2 that we've built up so far?
Yes, you've got 2 so far.
Cool. What do you think, Julia? Should we purchase the momentum and roll for 3, seeing the rubbish at rolling?
Oh gosh, difficult, isn't it, to know what we need? What can I ask you?
Of course.
What the difficulty is in this one?
Oh, if I didn't say, it was difficulty 2 for attacking.
Difficulty 2.
Yeah.
actually, it could, I suppose, buying one more dice wouldn't hurt, would it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It would definitely help.
I think it would help, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you've got a focus and phases, haven't you?
I do. Focuses, phases.
So if you use that, anything with your security task will be, which is 4. If you roll a 4 or less, that will double your score.
Right, even better. Cool. So, do you actually could me using 1 momentum then out of our 2 that we have?
No problem. So that's taken out. I'll put it on the other side there.
Cool. So 3d20s. Do I need to add any score to this in terms of my attributes of disciplines, or am I just firing the 3d20s?
So it'd be, you would be your security and control. So which is 15.
Control
No, hang on. I'm
see.
looking at the wrong person, I think.
Yeah, security is 4. Control's 11. No, it is 15.
Yeah, it is 15. And then after that, you will put a 4.
So exclamation 3d20 15 4. Okay, we got an 8, a 14, and an 11.
8, 14, and
That's
11.
3 successes.
Yeah, spot on, brilliant. So with that,
Nice one.
you actually get that momentum back.
Oh,
So you can use it again
Nice one.
later. So that's fine.
Brilliant.
So I would like you now with your phaser attribute. What number is your score for your phaser?
Phaser.
Type 2.
Type 2 is 7.
7. So that is how many d6 you get to roll. So that's going to show how much damage you will do to, or stun damage you would do to this, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go on.
2, 3, 4.
Ow.
3, 3, 1, 4.
But down for the lottery numbers.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So, am I correct? There is 1 2 in there and 1 1.
Correct.
And no 5s or 6s.
Correct.
Cool. Okay. So, that means you do 3 damage to this Neanderthal. So,
May I ask, please, how much damage the Neanderthal has in the first place? Can I ask that?
you can ask it. That one I won't give you any information on. So,
Okay, that's fine.
mainly because I just got to double check myself actually. But
No, that's fine.
so this Neanderthal carrying a extra oh, this one's not carrying a stone anymore because he's already thrown it at the window. Is coming in and he will try to attack the person who has just shot at him. So this is a melee attack. This is difficulty 1, and this is opposed. So you get to defend against this.
Brilliant.
Again, if you want to buy more dice, you are more than welcome to.
Sean stun him at all because
He done a little bit. He managed to resist it a bit. So
Right, okay.
it's one of those ones that's like knocked him back, and it's like shook
got
himself off and went,
yeah. It's still
"How
coming
dare you?"
towards us.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Who's got it now? Sorry.
So this is mine with Sean opposing it. So you you get to roll 2d20 as well, unless you want to buy any more dice.
But I do.
No, I
No,
do,
Sean.
because I'm the one defending.
Sorry.
So he's turned around and he's attacked me.
Yeah, and you do have a focus in mixed martial arts. So
I do.
with your so this would be a daring and security task. And you with your 4, you can anything was a 4 or less, you can have get double.
So 2d20, and again that comes to a 15. Do I need to put anything afterwards?
15, 4 after that. So
Four,
for
okay.
anybody in
Cool.
chat, we are using a dice roller Olympus. That's in there. We have to input the stats. I wish I could get it up on screen, but it's pain in the rear end to
So-
probably do it, make it look good. But
I've not bought any momentum this time. I'm just going for the 2 standard dice. And I've rolled a 9 and a 10. 2 successes.
2 successes. My feather only got a 1 success. So you managed to actually stop him and actually get a attack on him. Because you managed to do that.
Nice.
So, well done.
I'm better at this fighting stuff than I am at piloting the ship.
And one thing actually you also got is another momentum for that, for getting 2 successes. So well done.
Brilliant.
Again, you get to... this is an unarmed strike, so your score for this is 5 for this one. So you can roll 5d6. And I think... Did I just lose... Oh. Sorry,
Yeah,
something
you
just
have.
went...
That's
Was...
just gone off my... Now you're back.
Yeah, we're okay. I think everything's still streaming. Looks... That's alright. Good. Okay. So, if I didn't say anything, 5d6. You get to roll.
This one's not so good this time. 2, well, at least I don't think it is. 22665.
Oh, actually, that's a lot better. 2.
Oh yeah, because it's the 3s and the 4s that don't count.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, how many 2s did you get?
2 2s.
2 2s. How many 5s did you get?
1 5.
1 5. How many 6s did you say you got?
2.
2. Did you get any 1s? I don't think you...
No.
That's fine. So, that comes to a grand total of 5. If you get 5 in a row, or not 5 in a row, 5 or more in the same row, it stuns them in one go. Because it was that.
Nice.
So, you suddenly hear this heavy thud as it hits the ground. Now,
Brilliant.
we're going over to Julius. It's her go. What would you like to do? You can move. You've got a minor action and you've got a major action. If you want more details on that.
So this Thunderbolt has fallen on the floor. In front
This-
of us, stunned.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's a second one, isn't there?
But there is a second one. So I glance. I just said to Sean, I'm just going to glance outside. Make sure Sean's okay. You okay? I mean, he's not injured, obviously.
He's still got his bleeding nose,
okay.
but
Yeah, he's still got bleeding nose, but he's okay. So I just glance outside the door. Can I do that? And just sort of just try and assess the outside.
yeah.
I kind of step over the Nathaniel that's sort of laying down there, unconscious.
Yeah, no problem.
And just have a look round.
So you've got a bit of protection there,
Right.
or actually a lot of protection there, and you see another one of these Neanderthal-looking creatures heading towards you. This one has got a rock,
Right. Okay.
and it looks
Yeah.
like it
I'm sorry,
wants to
I
use
got
it.
my daughter talking as well. I do apologise. I'm sorry, chat.
That's... So
Good night,
here we
darling.
get insert this music here. If you've watched Touchofpinkfizz's stream, you know what we mean.
I know. Right, sorry. Yes. What am I doing? Yes. I'm sorry. Yes. I've stepped over the bot. I've looked around, and there's another guy coming towards me, basically with another stone in his hand.
Yeah. So
Okay.
looking like
Oh.
so.
Right. Okay. So the question is, what do I do? I could tell that he is extremely angry because obviously he's just seen his mate. He's stunned, not
Yeah.
killed. He's stunned. So
You can tell he doesn't know the difference. It's
there's another difference. Yeah. So he thinks basically that we've killed. So he's coming towards us with this stone. I duck back inside. So obviously I'm not a fighter.
but you can still, if you want
Can
to, take a shot. You're still reasonably
Take a
competent
shot.
in it.
Okay. Okay then. Yeah, because I suppose I've learned to shoot in the academy, don't I? 'Cause
Yeah.
all officers will be learning to shoot, won't they?
Yep.
Okay, go on then. I aim. I'll give it a go.
Okay.
I'll aim my I'll aim it on stun as well,
Yeah.
like Sean
No
did.
problem.
We don't want to damage these guys. We're not quite sure where they're from or who they are, kind of thing. So I'll aim.
Do you want to buy any extra dice?
Yeah, I might need to, knowing my luck. So
Yeah.
I'll buy an extra one, so it gives me 3, doesn't it? 3
Yeah.
D20s?
Yeah. So it's going to be a difficulty 2 task. So you have to get successes on 2 of those, and you've probably looked up your score already. So it'd be
I don't know.
a daring and security score, which is a 9.
That's an 8 and a 1. It's only 9, yeah. What does that mean? I have to throw anything under 9?
9 or less.
Oh gosh.
Like,
Pressure's on here, Sean. 9 or less. Okay, I threw a 20. You know I'm not lying to you. I threw a 20 and a 19. And oh god, honestly, and a 7.
That one's good. So
Thank goodness for the momentum, eh?
yeah. So you had to have a difficulty 2 to hit this one.
Right.
You just miss it.
Right.
As you do it though, you select your phaser select slips out your hand,
Of course it
onto
does.
the floor.
Right. Okay.
As you step slightly back and trip over the Neanderthal that's on the floor.
Right. Okay. So basically, I've dropped. I should have walked back from this, tipped over the Nathaniel on the back, and threw my phaser on the floor.
Yeah. So that means you're going to have to fetch it on your next go. So
Right.
it'll make it a
At the
little bit.
moment, I've got nothing. Okay, so I'm just I'm a bit stunned myself.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh my god, this is not a good situation I'm in the moment. Sean, help me.
So this is the other Neanderthal's go now, because what it does in
okay.
this game, it alternates between one person and the other. So unlike, let's say, use the popular game of D&D, where you all roll a dice, highest level, you go in that order. This one, you alternate. Unless you buy your way. Oh, one thing Sean can do is, if he wants to, using 2 threat, 2 momentum or 2 threat, he can make his go next.
instead of the Neanderthals. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll take 2 of my threat away.
Yeah, at the moment, this Nathaniel's coming
So
towards me.
did you want to use the momentum, or do you want to give me threat for that?
I'll give you 2 threat.
Okay, so you keep your 2 momentum, and I add 2 threat to my dice pool. Not my dice pool,
mine off of my sheet.
Oh, you don't have to remove anything off your sheet.
Oh, lovely.
You're giving me something, so you still got your 2 momentum. And bear in mind, this momentum is a pool for everybody. So, if you like, you can take your shot.
I am. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fire phases on stun again at the second Neanderthal. My ego is back. My confidence has returned.
Go on, Sean.
So 2d20, 15, and I'm guessing is it a threat of 4 again?
It was control.
Or sorry, a critical range of 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, sorry, critical range of 4. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, that's me. That's my bad. Right. So, I got a 13 and a 3.
13 and a 3. So, actually, that means you get 3 from that, because the 3 was under your 4, and you got to focus in phasers. So,
really
nice.
So for anybody in chat who's not sure, in Star Trek Adventures, focuses are something you specialise in. You've got 6 of them. it means you've got a better chance of succeeding when you're doing something that involves that. So,
I'm going back. I just thought, am I doing this right? 'Cause I'm just throwing the dice. Am I supposed to be adding anything to the dice?
it depends what it is, but for you, when it comes to shooting, no, because you haven't got any focuses on it. But if we were doing something medical,
right, okay.
you could add.
Tell me, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But all I'm doing at the moment is just throwing the dice, so I'm not adding anything. That's fine.
That's fine. So what we would like is 76 rolled from Sean. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that
Okay, you
right.
ready?
Yeah.
Yep, Sean. Yep, you're spot on. So we have 3, 1, 6, 1, 2, 1, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one again falls flat on his back and drops the stone that he's carrying, because you've got five. You got 5 or over on the thing. So both of you have a quick look around, quick scan. You can't pick anybody else out in the grass area. There's a big large forest ahead of you, which you can see, which you know is in the direction of the science station, but there's nothing in the open area that you can see or scan.
Who goes it next?
Oh, we're out of that now, so it can be anybody's.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Sorry, my bad.
So
no, it's okay. It's all right.
I would suggest, Doulas, interested in your thoughts as well, but I would suggest we take a look at the bodies closer, like a closer look, see exactly what they look like. Obviously, those torn items of clothing that they're wearing look relatively Starfleet-like, so it'd be worthwhile taking a close look and seeing actually who they are, or if we can get any more information off of them. What do you think?
No, I completely agree. I think we should look at the bodies, assess the bodies, see if they've got anything on them that we could use.
Yeah.
And just and like you say, just see if we can get any idea of who they are.
Yeah. So, closer looks. These are uniforms which are stereotypical for Federation science teams. They're not military. They're not Starfleet, but they are things like that. So it would be associated. You could put 2 and 2 together and say that they are possibly associated with the team from the science station nearby. If you want to...
How did that happen to them, if that's the case?
Yeah, why suddenly... They would have seen our spaceship. They would have known who we were, would have thought.
But they're looking neat. They almost look Neanderthal-like, though. So there's elements of their physicality that's changed. So something's clearly happened to them.
We've gone back in time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell you what, can I have a medical roll from... you probably Judas would be the best person for this.
Yeah, go Judas.
I would like. Either a medicine or a sciences. I'll leave that up to you, and I would go reason for that. So that'd be
medicine 5 and reason is 10. So we've got 15.
15. I'm seeing if any of your focuses are useful. If you think they are, please mention.
Am I scanning the bodies, looking around, and
it's a bit of both. It's what you can see visually, what your tricorder tells you, anything you can read off them. It's generically. I know you're I've had medical training, so what you would use your medical training for in real life would be what you are probably using.
What I'm looking at him, obviously, are they dehydrated? Have they got any scars, any signs of trauma on them? We've only stunned them. We haven't injured them as such. They've obviously fallen down.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to scan to see if they've got any signs on them. Have they got any tattoos on them? Is there anything that they've been injured? Have they been tortured of any kind? Is there any sign of poisoning or that's something that's made them sort of get confused and disorientated? Because obviously they were running towards us. They must have been disorientated, confused. They were running towards us. I had this feeling that they were angry with us, but slightly disorientated and confused, and and they were just had a stone with them. So I'm gonna throw and just see, just see if I can see anything on the body like that, any puncture wounds, anything that could lead to, or what's going on here? Have they breathed anything in, any intoxication, anything like that?
I'm going to say difficulty 2 check. If you want to buy any your momentum for extra dice, please do so.
Okay, so my medicine was reason is 10, did you say, and medicine is 5. That's
5,
15.
yeah, 15. So
is that for how many d20s? 2.
2.
Okay, and we've got 2 momentums left, have we?
Yeah.
I'll just throw I think at the moment, I'll just throw the 2. But it's not going to injure us or anything by doing this. So, okay, we've got crying out loud. We've got a 15.
That was 6
That's okay. That's fine.
That's okay, isn't it? That's all right. We're okay. And I could lie. No, it's a 17.
And a 17.
Obviously the computer.
I could lie, but I won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You can pick out basic information from this. This does seem to be a I was going to say prehistoric, but again, it implies this is a almost human, like Neanderthal. It's you can tell from its clothes that those have been ripped, but they don't look like they've been hooked. They don't look like they've been ripped. That doesn't look like it's been. There's no slash marks from wounds like a knife or anything that's cut through it.
Or anything.
Yeah, so nothing there because you do have a basic science knowledge. So this is not a nothing. You know basic basic stuff from this. So it doesn't appear to be had any restraints or anything. On him.
So it's more like general wear and tear over a longer period of time that's caused it.
Yeah.
We need to make our way through the forest and to see where these guys have come from. I think maybe there's some parts there somewhere that we could get for the spaceship.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's identify where the research station is.
Yeah. We also do we need to identify on the ship what parts we need, or do we get told
Yes.
that?
Yeah. So I'm going to just say you have a look around. You need about 3-4 parts from it. Right. I won't. I was trying to come off with names for little parts, but I thought I'm not gonna pretend to be intelligent or anything. But most of these are wires and little bits from it. So
nothing major, it's nothing really big or expensive you've got to worry about as such. It's just line and wires and stuff that have
that you probably could find in most major or not in most minor Federation facilities. Yeah. Yeah. So in that case, you actually, that's the wrong note paper. There we are. What I've stupidly done is got my notes all muddled up.
So, Ben, do you mind if I just go to the toilet?
That's not. Tell you what, let's just take a 5-minute break, guys, and we'll be back very shortly. So please stay with us.
Okay, be right back. Sorry about
that.
No problem. Be right back.
That's fine.
No worries.
ignore the go by on my sign there. I will get rid of that. And I just realised I've got my old thing up from my Star Wars stream. Very bad of me. I apologise. So gives me a chance to get my notes together, and we'll be back shortly. And unmute everybody so everybody can hear us. We're all back after our refreshment breaks. I think I've knocked my camera so you can see her up. But anyway, the team. And when I'd done that, I automatically knocked my notes away. I've decided to put it up on the computer so it's easier for me to see.
Need to go to the toilet once in a while.
So it's obvious the March of the Science Outpost is no simple stroll. The journey covers several kilometres, and the terrain between you and your goal is rough and rocky. with strange and abundant flora blocking your path. So it's a bit of a struggle through here.
On the way, can I keep an eye out for any? Because I've got one of my focuses is herbalism, so I'm kind of keeping an eye out for any herbs, anything that could be used for some form of medicine, just in case. I've got my first aid kit with me that I picked up for the ship. But I obviously, because I see anything that might be useful on the way there.
No problem.
No way of doing that.
Yeah. Do you want to do a? I'm gonna say a reason and science check of difficulty 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is 2 momentum in the momentum pool if you would like to use any of
No, not
those
for
to buy
this.
those.
No, I don't think so. Is that right
Yeah.
with you, Sean? Just to see if there's
Yeah,
any sort of
yeah.
cards,
More
anything
than
that we could use. Because I'm really interested in this, and I've got an inquisitive mind, and I'm thinking, well, on our way there with all this lovely foliage that I'm seeing around me, and smell and everything, all these beautiful. There's lots of like you say, there's foliage and there's trees and everything, and these strange flowers. I'm thinking, well, could these be used? Is this some form of new medicine? Could I use this in my? I'm always thinking my science brain, and also in my figure out, well, could these flowers have been used? Like I can also use focus on infectious diseases, but with the herbalism, that's made these people that attacked us. Could it be the flora that's caused this?
Yep.
Yeah.
You go ahead and
So,
tackle
yeah.
that whilst I start looking at trying to track our best route
Okay,
to the
fantastic.
place. So we can obviously sidebar that bit, but that's what I'm going to be doing in the background while
Okay.
you're working on that.
Brilliant. So I'm gonna throw 2 d20s. Yeah.
2 d20s.
Oh gosh. Oh well. 18.
Cool.
If I was doing D&D, this would be great. And 16.
Ah,
I failed
Okay.
completely.
oh well.
Cool. Okay.
So basically, I'm looking at these flowers and I think to myself, I don't know. These are all new to me, Sean. I honestly have no idea.
Okay. While you are looking through this, you suddenly do have a bit of a sneeze while you're at it, and you can feel something's not right with you.
Oh God. Oh, no.
So.
Oh God. As long as nothing's crawling up my leg, I'm okay.
So, oh no, I won't go on there. I won't scare you away on this. So, you have
Okay.
received a poisoned complication, which is going to add +1 to the difficulty of any tasks you
Right, okay.
do.
God, I'm not feeling very well here. My eyes are watering, and like my eyes are really itchy, and like I'm beginning to sneeze, Sean. I think something's like.
God, what did you breathe in?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Sean. I just feel a bit. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't feel quite right.
So.
Damn. Right, okay. So I've got 2 choices here. I either no. You need to sit down and take a minute, take a glass of water, and just settle yourself and see whether it's just the events that have overwhelmed you or not. I need to focus on figuring out what way is the best way to get us to that research station. So just sit there for just 30 seconds.
So I sit down and I try and just calm myself down, and just try and just not panic. The more I panic, the more the poison is coursing around my body, and it might not be anything major. So I'm just sort of sat there trying to not to worry.
Yeah.
Sean's trying to figure a path for us.
Exactly.
So
on to me. I would like to. Mm-hmm.
I was about to. Oh, no, go ahead. What would you like to do?
I would like to do a scan to work out the best route to the research station.
No problem. So I would say do a security and reason task. Uh,
Security,
this will
security and
if
reason is going to be 7 and 4.
you haven't got
Win epic.
survival or anything, have you?
I don't know.
No. Okay. No, that's fine. So, I'm going to say difficulty. I'm going to say difficulty 2 again.
So is that critical range 2? Or is that something different? But basically, my question is, do I need to do anything else to the dice beyond the 2d20 with my 11 score?
No, you don't.
Cool.
You may want to buy extra an extra dice to give you an extra chance of succeeding.
I'll leave it with the 2 for now. Go for the 11.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 and an 11. Decent.
Cool. You think you found a pretty safe way around it. You've picked out plants that you may be able to get around. You may be able to pick out what does seem to be indigenous species in here as well as so.
Sorry.
The next thing, Doulas, how are you feeling? You've had 30 seconds now.
I don't know. How am I feeling, Ben?
I'm gonna say you're still feeling rubbish. You think from your professional medical opinion, you probably need to have a proper get to a proper science or medical lab to be able to sort yourself out.
Does the research station have a medical lab?
Science research station, just in case somebody's there. Because what's affecting me may have affected the other people.
Sugar.
So we gotta follow you. I gotta follow you, Sean. You found a nice route for us to go. I'll just follow you.
Okay. Does the research station have a medical facility?
You would think so. When they're a team by themselves on an isolated planet, they're bound to have medical facilities equivalent to anything in that. Let's say the Arctic, on the North Pole or the South Pole. You're bound to have stuff to be able to look after yourselves.
Let's do it then. Let's grab what we need from the shuttle to protect ourselves. Let's grab rations for food supplies, etc. as well, and let's hit the road. Let's head to that research station.
Okay.
No problem. So, you managed to make your way through to the station. As you approach the science station, it appears to be intact, but heavy damage is evident along the structure's exterior. Mostly dense and punches more the surface, but a few area of phaser fire is evident as well.
Phaser fire.
Okay, phaser fire.
Okay,
Yeah.
my thoughts here, Doulas, is we scan for life signs. Let's determine if we can see if there's anyone in there and who they might be.
Good idea. Can I do a throw for if I can sense anybody?
Yeah.
Even though I've got this, I'm still sneezing and my eyes are watering.
You're still your normal.
My mind's obviously,
yeah.
I'm still my normal self. Do I have to throw for anything for insight, sense, if there's any life signs?
In this occasion, no, because it's pretty obvious picking out what's there. There is you can pick out a couple of what appears to be people.
Yeah.
One is you associate with a human thoughts and stuff like that. They appear to be in a very heightened emotional state.
Right.
The other one is emotional as well, but a bit more scared. But this has a similar kind of, not quite as strong. It's a cross between the life sign I just mentioned and the species you approached to at the runabout.
Right, okay.
So it's not quite as prehistoric's the wrong word. Not quite. It's a combination between the two.
Yeah. Okay.
And if
Not quite as devolved.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So there's two people. We know there's two people that's in the science at the moment. I
yes,
can feel.
yeah,
Okay. One that's. So I'm feeling one that is like say it's human. Is you say is anxious.
anxious is
Emotional,
probably an understatement.
Okay. Really quite scared.
Yeah.
Where the other one is a bit more volatile, maybe. Yeah.
But I would say sort of, but yeah, a bit more volatile,
Yeah.
but not volatile.
Right. Okay. I got you. Right. Okay. So I turn around to Sean, and I can feel Sean. I can feel that there's two people in this, but I can only feel two living people. One's human, and one is similar. I can feel as the other two people that attacked us earlier. What do you think we should do?
Right, I think we need to take a quick scan using my tricorder to see if we can actually scan and understand exactly who these individuals are inside this and if there's any other threats, either inside the science station or in the surrounding area before we proceed.
Okay.
Look at me, I was about security head on the go there.
You're very impressed.
So, I won't get you to do a. Tell you what. No, actually, no, I won't. Tell you what, I will get you to do a check for that one. It is.
I thought I was getting away with that for a second there.
Yeah. But I will make it a difficulty one check. I'm going to say a medical or science and reason check.
Oh,
If you think there is if you think there is a better way and another way that you would use to do that, please suggest it. I am open to suggestions.
I was thinking security and reason simply because I'm thinking more tactically about safety more than the medical discovery side of things. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that, definitely.
I just negotiated an 11.
Yeah.
Love it.
Night, darling, I love you. Night.
And I got a 6 and an 8.
Cool. Well done. So, what did I say? Difficulty 1. You get another momentum. So you got 3 momentum at the moment. So
Brilliant.
you can pick up 2 signs in there, life signs. You should like almost give your tricorder a knock. So like, hang on, what one is human, the other one you're not quite sure. It seems to be human, but possibly you're not 100% sure if it's human or something else.
Also, logical deduction here to me, Dulas, I'm thinking that the one that's a little bit weird looking might be the one that isn't quite as terrified as the other one that you're feeling. Okay.
And just for reference, they're towards the back of the building.
Towards the back of the building. Okay, then let's proceed, and we're only going to be safe within the front end of the building. So let's proceed into the building. I think.
Bear in mind, at this point, my sneezing is getting worse, and I'm saying, Sean, I'm beginning to feel a little bit kind of,
we definitely need to head in then.
Breathing's a little bit kind of laboured here. I'm getting a bit breathless.
Yeah.
I need to get into that science station and find something to help me, maybe.
Let's get in then.
Yeah.
Yep, let's get in. Let's just stay on alert, just in case they decide to attack us. But let's jump in and see if we can get to that medical facility first. I think we need to prioritise getting you better before we then consider everything else going on.
No problem. inside the outpost, the place has been vandalised from the living quarters to the kitchen to the laboratories. It's obvious someone or something wrecked the place without regard. All communication devices you have seen so far seem to be smashed. There is medical and science equipment around that you can still do stuff in the area that you have looked at.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm thinking here, right? We've got to balance the risk here, Julas, because you're the medical person. You've got the skill and the expertise medically to use this stuff. However, because you're not feeling 100%, you've got the complications that's going to knock that down. I am not medical in the slightest. So I don't know whether it's a 50-50 risk or whatnot. I personally think we've got a better chance of you trying to diagnose and treat yourself instead of me trying to do it.
Okay,
What
so
do you think?
I agree with you. I find a way. We know these two guys in the back room. I'm hoping they don't hear us. We're kind of creeping through
Yeah,
at the moment.
yeah.
We find the medical room. Am I right? And I'm sort of hunting around looking for some kind of, I don't know, some form of herbs or something that I feel that can help me towards this poison. You know, some I don't think what the word is, not vaccination, or something that could actually help me over this poison. I really forgot the word is. So do I have to roll a dice for that to look for this?
Yes,
concoction?
I would. That one, I'm gonna say. I will make this a bit of a double. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll do one big task on that. I'm going to say a difficulty 1
Right.
task to find the stuff, and then
Okay.
and to be able to diagnose
Okay.
and sort that out and things.
Buy a
bear in mind-
dice. I need you.
I know,
but-
I was thinking
but-
that.
You do have a +1, so that will put it up to difficulty 2.
Okay, am I throwing 2 d20s again?
And then if you're not buying a dice, yes. If you're buying a dice, you can buy that.
Got 3 momentum, so I'm going to buy a dice because yes, I'm going to buy a dice because we need to get me better. So that takes us down to 2 momentum. So I'm throwing 3 d20s, and I'm using medicine. Am I as a discipline?
Oh,
medicine
sorry.
and
You can use medicine or science, but yes, and
medicine. I got a 5 for medicine.
yeah, and
Medicine.
let's go use reason.
Reason to 10 for 15.
I suppose that.
What fitness? I should say that because my reason is 10 and my fitness is 9. Did I use
No, go for the reason.
No,
Reason.
I would say reason.
Okay, thank you. Shut up, Pink Fizz. I think it's worse for myself. Okay, so we're throwing 3 d20s. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, chat. Good vibes here.
So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I keep hitting
You can do it,
hitting my
Pink.
keyboard. It's not fair. 11. That's all right. Yeah, 11. Yeah.
Come on.
12.
Yes. You're getting better.
No, and 15.
Yes.
Well done.
Excellent. Brilliant.
Yeah.
And that's you get one back for that.
And I'm back.
So you managed to give yourself as you called it a syringe, but it's not. It's the even I forgot the name. Yeah, the spray for it, and it's like your neck. You managed to make yourself. Yeah, that's exactly like that.
Yes,
So
exactly
that's
like
a-
that, and
yeah.
So I find it. I thought, oh look, Sean, there's that. I can see it over here. This is what I need. This is what I can feel. It says here. This is what I need.
Take
I
it,
said
then.
this
Take
sense,
it. Take
what
it
I need.
now.
I'm gonna take it, and I go. I start my chest feeling better already, and I'm less wheezy. And I say, Sean, I think it's working. I think we've got it, Sean. I think I'm okay.
Happy days. I'm glad
Happy
you're feeling
days.
better. Now pick up that phaser.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Now get over yourself and pick up the phaser.
Cool. So that feel better. So um, how would you like to proceed?
Right, so at this point, I'm thinking you're better, fantastic, sigh of relief there. Um, we need to establish two things. One, the welfare of the other two people who I am going to assume are members of that science team. Two, exactly what happened here and how we can get ourselves off this bloody planet.
Mhm.
Um, but I do think we should stick together.
Yes.
There's no way we should be splitting up here. So which do you think we should go for first?
I think we should. I think we should stealthily just walk down, sort of looking in each room, and just sort of make our way down to where the two people are, where I can sense them, which are at the back of the building.
Is there any more, Ben? Is there any more of that medicine left?
No, I think you used the last time pill.
Oh, yeah.
From at the moment, yeah.
Okay.
No,
Unless there's any more in any of the rooms.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I agree then. Let's move towards them, but keep an eye out for more medicine
Yeah,
because
okay.
if we're able to
Good
cure
idea.
these guys, we want to do it.
Yeah. So at the moment, you would have to do more study on what the other situations and analyze what yours was first before you
Right. Okay.
get into that. But that's
Yeah, that's okay.
that's
Okay.
for potentially in a minute. So you go for it. So go on. Yeah.
No, I'm saying cool. Understood.
Cool. I'm saying that too now. As you go through, you can see mess and it's been trashed. As you go along, you get to the door that to the room where you believe the two people are in,
Right.
and it appears to be locked.
Well, I put
It's-
my. I was gonna say I put my ear to the door, but I don't really need to because I can obviously. So I'm saying to Sean, I can hear voices talking.
Yeah.
So
when you do that, you can actually not just hear it in your mind, as in your telepathy. You can actually physically hear somebody
saying?
crying in there.
Oh, okay. Somebody's weeping. So somebody's very upset. Can't tell if one of them's like a prisoner and the other one's. Obviously, there's been a struggle somewhere on the ship. We've seen that, haven't we? There's stuff everywhere, phaser, shooting marks, everything all over the spaceship. So obviously been a struggle somewhere. So I can't tell. There's definitely somebody crying. So
Yeah.
I'd say they are either captive or something. I'm not sure about the other person.
I wouldn't say you can't pick out. This doesn't appear to be somebody. I wouldn't say your character's necessarily an expert in that. I don't know.
Right, okay.
But this other person there doesn't seem to be giving off thoughts of shut up or captive or behave yourself or any.
Okay. So
this other person is almost, their mind is not necessarily there completely.
So
right. Okay.
is there, Ben, a access keypad on the door, and is it intact and undamaged?
Assessing it, you can assess that it's damaged. You won't be able to get in there, or by using the normal access ways. but
Okay.
you think as an engineer you could break this lock relatively easily.
Brilliant. I want to do that. You good with that, Bulas?
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get in there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say do. This is difficulty 0 task. I'll give you a chance to get a bit of momentum with this.
Cool.
Are there a reason and engineering or a reason and security task?
Reason.
Difficulty 0.
Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got an 8 and a 12, only one success this time.
That's fine. So as it was difficulty 0, you get 1 momentum out of that. So that brings you up to
Lovely.
4 momentum. So as you look in, there is you can see on a bed at the back of the storage area, it appears to be a storage area. It sits a middle-aged human. She cradles in her arms a man. It's hard to tell the age because of a strange appearance. His sweat-soaked face is covered with hair, and even as you watch, the ridges of his eyebrows twitch and pulse, as if changing in sporadic fits.
Oh no. See, he's transforming.
When you... Oh, okay. So, go on. How would you...
Oh God. Well, I'm guessing that's the only 2. I suppose we look around the room just to make sure that there's nobody else we missed,
You
and
can...
then I'll go towards. I suppose I want to go towards them to say, hey, look, I'm a medical expert. I'm here to help.
I'd introduce us first off. While we're at the door, I would introduce ourselves, say who we are, try to reassure that we're safe, and ask them who they are, what's going on here, what's the situation.
Yeah. As you there, you can't notice anybody else, but the woman looks up at you, her eyes unfocused, filled with tears. It's too late. They're all gone, and Jasper is... And her mind just goes to what's going on there, and this is all while she is
and I feel
sobbing.
like I felt, oh my gosh, I just feel a sense of grief from this lady, and it's upsetting me really because I can feel it sort of in my mind, and it's saying we've got to do something, Sean. Maybe I can help. Maybe I can do something. I don't feel a threat here at all, Sean. I think we need to I need to do something. I feel really this woman's in so much grief, and the life signs for the other guy are very, very weak. Very, very weak. I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe I could do a scan or something. Sean, what do you think? But I think we need to help them, Sean.
We know there's only 2 life signs in there in the first place. They don't seem to be threatening, so go ahead. I'll sort of cover you just in case anything changes, but you proceed, do those scans or attempt those scans, see if there's anything we can do for them.
So I start sort of...
And for Pete's sake, don't catch it again.
Yes, I know, exactly, yeah. So I start walking towards, just very gentle, just saying, look, hi, don't be afraid. I'm here to help.
Seems to hug him even more, and doesn't quite manage to turn, but you feel her slightly trying to turn and be defensive. I wouldn't say necessarily trust you, but she's semi opening, not opening to you, but it's like
okay. So I'm saying, look, just okay. I know you're scared, and I know you're afraid. Don't be afraid. We are friendly. I'm not here to hurt you. I am medical trained. I'm a medical officer. Maybe I can help. Can I have a look at yourself and the man that you're holding? Is that okay? Will you let me do that?
You think you can help me?
I hope so. I am medically trained. I've got a scan. I can have a look at him for you and just see if there's anything I can do.
Yeah.
Has this happened? Sorry.
Look on.
Okay, has this happened to other members of your science team? Have these similar symptoms have happened to other members of your science team? Have they passed away or become disorientated? So I'm asking this kind of question. I'm trying not to sort of give her too much because obviously she's very anxious, but I'm just trying to get an idea of is this similar to what's happened to the other people and maybe the people that attacked us, but without telling her that.
You get a sense that she is. This is you're almost her last hope in this. This is We had 13 members on, including myself here. We've been examining the unique flora and fauna here. To see if it had any uses. It's
I understand.
The workers. They some of them succumbed quickly. Some others. Since the ion storm has come over the last week, it's been ravaging the planet for a week, and it's been causing the inhabitants to. She starts going off again, and she looks and starts thinking about the gentleman she's got in her arms.
One in her arms. Okay. Well, what I said just okay. Can I have a look at loved one, please?
Yeah.
When you look at,
yeah.
I just go up to him and just sort of assess him.
She doesn't say yes, but she doesn't know you're necessarily a betazoid, but it's like she doesn't say anything. She doesn't say yay, but in her mind you can tell she's she not necessarily happy, but she's letting you, and she's got no problems with you.
Got no other choice. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
So I know that she's she's very anxious of me, but she's accepting that I'm gonna help. So I go towards him and I examine him. So I look at I check all of his body. So first thing I can do is I can do a scan of him with my
tricorder. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm not very good with scar I apologise. Yes,
no,
my scanner. So that's the first thing I do. So I get it out, explaining that at this point when I get it out, she looks quite shocked. Look, don't worry. This is going to help us see if I can help him. So I tell Sean just to sort of stay back for a moment. Maybe look around the room, Sean, see if there's anything for the. So Sean could be looking around.
Already doing it.
You're already doing it, exactly. Security.
My phase is up and I'm scanning the room all the time.
And so so I've got my scanner out and I'm going to just scan him from top to bottom. Is he a child? Are we talking about a child or a man?
No, this is a man, and I would say you get the impression that this is not just a member of her team. This is somebody she's very close to.
Okay. All right then. So I'm gonna scan him.
No problem. I won't get you to do a row for this one, because of what you've done before and what you've seen before. But you are starting to go, and with what you've heard, this person has human. You presume it's human in origin, from what you've scanned, and their genome is almost changing. Seems to have been
Right.
changing from where this is almost somebody who is part way between a stereotypical healthy human and what you have seen out by the
Oh God, I've got
shuttle.
flashbacks to Regul's.
It
Sorry, I know Star Wars,
was,
but
yeah.
I've just got
So
flashback to
go
Regul's.
away. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No. Um,
Not on
so,
tabs. We're okay.
yeah. So just for reference, we have been playing Star Wars,
Yeah.
various
Sorry,
Star Wars
Jack,
games.
yeah.
So, but
Mm.
instead of exploding with goo, this person is just almost de-evolving
Right.
into.
Oh gosh. So right, okay. So he's losing all his skills and everything, and kind of. Oh, I see. Right.
He's
Okay. So
regressing.
Yeah.
we've got to figure out. So right. Okay. So I've
Yeah.
seen this
You-
before. So my scan, I ask her if she's got anything on the ship. What? No, I ask her what they've been, what plants have there been, and is there anything on the ship that could help? I don't know.
She almost looks up to you and almost welcomes it. We believe there is stuff on this planet that can help you.
Right.
We think you can find this stuff to be able to save him.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. So,
but there's also some other stuff that I would like you to do. It's
both of those.
Side quest alert.
what Jasper was we've been studying a way to stop this disease, and we need to it's Aeronoric, I can't even say it properly, sorry, and I've lost where I've put that. Sorry guys, I'm just going to say this syndrome for the minute, and I'll tell you properly in a minute. I apologise. That there's information on there, some plants you could find
Right.
to help cure it. We believe with this ion stormer coming in, if it's not collected in the next hour or so, it will completely de-evolved into something
Right. Okay.
unrecognisable. We won't be able to save it again.
Okay.
It's at this point you are working out that you probably haven't got much time at all with this. You as a medical personnel, you think your time is limited with this, that you need to get off before this actually starts causing trouble. Normally,
Okay.
you may be able to get it. You possibly could get it all in time, but you are on a very, very tight budget. Budget on a very tight line.
Yeah, so basically you're saying that we've obviously, so I've got a choice of looking around space station, sorry, not space station, looking around the science station for this plant that will help him, or get ourselves off the planet.
Not
Because we got a short, when you say a short time, does that mean a short time for us to, because are we going to be infected? That's what's concerning me at the moment, is I'm looking at this man here, I'm thinking, this Eon storm's come in, are we going to get off this planet? Are we going to be affected?
it's not unreasonable from what you have heard and what you have seen that this could affect you. If it's happening to the plants, happening to you.
Right. Okay.
This could be.
Okay.
This
So I
could
turn to
could
Sean
potentially
and
tell
say,
us.
Sean, this could happen to us, Sean. But we've got to help. I've got to try and help this. One of my values is everybody's life has a meaning. And even though we don't know these people, I still feel that I need to help them. But it's putting us at risk as well, because it means we're staying on this planet a little bit longer. I mean,
You see,
I feel like we've got to help. We're helping them. I do feel like I have to help Sean.
You see, I know exactly where you're coming from, Dulas, but to paraphrase some lovely species that we know with pointy ears, who used to be the bane of Andorian's life, but we'll get into that later. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. I think we need to think about this a little bit more strategically. How far out is this ion storm from us? How much time do we actually have before that ion storm starts affecting us and the plants and everything else? How much time do we have to obtain the equipment we need to repair our shuttle and leave and get off this planet before we're affected in any way? Where my head's at is, if time is really that tight, we need to get that equipment, get this woman who is showing no signs of anything right now, and get us three off of this planet as quickly as we possibly can.
Is there a way, Ben, that one of us can throw something to assess the time we've got left?
I think we should be able to make a scan, Ben.
Yeah.
Using a tricorder.
Yeah, and you assess you probably could get one of these jobs done, possibly, and one of these extra science jobs done properly, and but I'm going to break a little bit of the fourth wall here and say I made a thing at the end. The time limit that the players have is the time limit of the stream.
Right, okay.
So
we've got 12 minutes.
24 minutes by my
24 minutes
to
let's
do this.
Let's take the equipment. Let's get off this planet.
Okay, 24 minutes. Look,
So,
can I just, Sean? Can you just give? I just want to have a quick look outside. I just want to. I can't leave without just having a quick look round outside the space, because if they've been affected, they've probably been outside. The science station's here. There's probably these plants that could help in the vicinity. I'm hoping.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I'm hoping they haven't gone a long way out to find these things. So.
Okay. Take your phaser.
Yeah, can I just go out and can I just sort of have a look around the infinity and just the area and just have a look for any plants that I feel could help this person?
Okay.
Yeah.
Take your phaser. If you take your phaser, stay alert. And while you're doing that, I'll focus on gathering the supplies we need for the shuttle.
No problem. So, this for the cure in the de-evolution bit, which I presume is what you're trying to do. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah, I'm stopping him from going backwards, basically.
Yeah, no, that's fine. First, it's contains several tasks. The first one is identify the cause.
Okay.
So, and then I will jump to getting the parts in a minute. So I'm going to almost be doing this quick fire as you're doing this.
Yeah, sorry that we've convoluted this, like the best splitting up.
That's right. But I've also given you plenty to do, so which was very deliberate. So, so for our medical officer, the first bit, as I said, was to identify the cause. You've got a bit of momentum. You've got a reason, and I would ask you to have a reason and science task, difficulty 3. So I would say
science form.
Yeah, you've got 4 momentum to use if you would
Okay.
like.
So, okay, I've got reason, which is 10. Science, which is 4. I'm
Yeah,
going to use a momentum. So
yeah.
that's 3 dice.
Okay.
How does my focuses affect me? Because I've got infectious diseases, which I would fix this in. Oh, bless you. Oh, that's my husband. And I've also got infectious diseases, which I'm guessing this is an infectious disease of some form or other because they're all catching it.
For this,
can
let's
I
say
use
yes.
my
For this, I'm going to say yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
anything 4 or less would be cool. Are you buying a dice?
I'm sorry. I mean,
Did-
sorry. I remember momentum. So I'm using 3 dice, aren't I?
Yeah, that's fine. You
Right.
can use that.
Right. Hang on. Let me make some room on my thing here. Let me move everything out of the way. Right. Gone. Blow on my dice. We've got
You can do it.
3.
Yes.
So that counts as 2.
3. 16. Ooh. So good. I don't know what 16 would be one. I don't know. And 11.
11. So you got your 3 that you needed.
Yeah.
So
But I got my infectious diseases, haven't I? Yeah.
yeah. So you have worked out the radiogenic properties of the planet. Have added interacted very oddly with an encroaching ion storm, which has had a very bad effect on who is here.
Okay.
So, in a minute, I will get your character to devise a cure. But in the meantime, your engineering colleague is going to be trying to find some parts for the ship, and I'm just getting going.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I never actually clarified before exactly what type of parts these are. So are these parts related to the engines and thrusters by chance?
I'm going to say some of it is. For one part is. So
Good. Okay, I like that answer.
So
Because one of my focuses is impulse engines and thrusters.
yeah. So no problem. That will be for your first task. You can have a engineering and as you know, you're in a bit of a hurry. I'm going to say daring.
Okay, like
That's to make a bit. I'll give you a bit of something different to do, and you can the 4. I think it's 4 for you. 4 or lower, you can get double.
Okay, so a 6 and a 13.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's fine. So that's. Oh, I didn't see how
Two
difficult it was,
successes.
but actually, it's probably going to be reasonably easy for you to do that. So I'm going to say difficulty 0 for that. Actually, I'm going to say it's difficulty 1. I know I'm doing this retrospectively because the issue will be getting it out of their thing. So I would say you get one.
Yeah.
One.
I'm happy with that.
So
Makes sense.
I'll get you to do one more to get some more pots in a minute, but that's fine. So, where were we? Finding a cure. I'm just going back up to my note. This is going to be a lot more difficult for your
Right.
for you.
Use the momentum if you need to do it.
And I'm going to say this is going to be a difficulty 4, and I'm going to give you something in a minute that will help your character get this. I'm going to say a daring medicine or a daring science, difficulty 4.
Okay.
I think I know which one you're going to go for. But
daring medicine, I think.
Every player has a determination which they can use for this to make a roll an automatic 1. So, which will give you double score. I'm thinking one of the ones that you'll mention earlier, everybody's life has meaning.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you can use that
Okay.
to have an automatic one. You still get to roll
Okay.
the d20.
Okay. So
If you want,
I'm rolling 2d20s. Have
yeah,
you got 4 momentum back? I used the momentum previously, but I
yes,
got
Excuse
all
me.
3, so I got 4 back.
yeah.
So
So, because you,
I want to use
yeah,
another. Hang on, can I use 2 momentum?
yes. In this case, you would have to use 2 momentum to buy another dice because every dice, the score accumulates for how much momentum you have to
Oh,
use. But because you've used your determination,
yeah.
that's equivalent to buy a dice, and then so 2 dice will buy another one. So you can have 3 dice for 2 momentum, and you can use your determination. So you
Okay,
could,
so
so
I'm throwing
basically,
4
yeah,
dice.
throw 3. The other one we've defaulted as a success already.
Oh, I see. Got you.
Yeah.
I understand now.
Yeah.
Right. So basically this is for I'm stood. We figured out what it is. It's not, and so I'm stood beside a load of stuff on the desk, and I'm now trying to figure out how to make a cure.
Yes.
To help this man before he goes. Basically, yes.
Yeah.
Disappears. Okay. Fingers crossed. Okay, we have a 1.
Oh,
Okay. That's
Come on.
brilliant.
brilliant.
Yeah, a 1, and a 17,
Uh,
and 11.
Kevin.
okay.
So
Okay. Good.
that's 3 successes from that. Plus you
Ooh,
had that automatic one, which was a 1, which that
right,
would give you 2. So that gives
right.
you 5 successes.
Oh, good.
So
You did brilliantly. Well done.
the one's double. The automatic
Okay.
one is double, and then
Okay.
that 13, I think it was, that's scores as 1.
13, yeah.
So that's 5.
So
So
I'm stood there, and I'm stood there at the chemistry state at the desk here. I'm thinking, Sean, I think I've got it. I think I know what I can do. I have a feeling. I've seen this kind of before. And so I notice things around me, and I start making a concoction together to put into my syringe.
no
Give it to
problem.
him.
Cool. So let's go one more row for our engineer. Difficulty 1, just to find the last parts. We won't let you use the same focus for this one because it's going to be different stuff that you are looking for.
Is it the same attribute and disciplines again?
Oh yes, yeah.
Cool. So we've got a 10 and a 14, so 2 successes again.
Brilliant. You get 1 momentum back again. So
Lovely.
you're back up to 3 momentum. So
Nice.
in that case, you found all your parts, and
Right.
and we've got Julius in a position to be able to administer her
Antidote. That's the word I'm
antidote.
looking for.
Yeah.
This is
So-
going
To
swimmingly.
eventually antidote. Yes.
Yeah. So
We're a great team, Dulas.
Yeah, aren't we? We're doing all right, Sean. we haven't got back to the ship yet, but we're doing okay.
no,
I've probably just jinxed it there, haven't I?
yeah. So
this is where Ben brings out the boss.
yeah.
Boss fight.
Yeah.
Well, this is where we're going to an open clearing where everything's empty. We're like, sugar.
Yeah. So all you have to do is insight and medicine check of difficulty 1 on your patient.
Okay. So I've got
So-
16, 11 insight and 5 medicine. And I'm throwing 2 d20s.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's 7
Good. Good.
and 1.
Yes.
Yes.
Well done.
7 and 1. Cool.
Yeah.
So that's 2 successes then. So
Brilliant.
I think you're up to your max. Oh no, not quite your max momentum, but 1 off. So you've got 5. So
Okay.
That momentum's going to come in handy.
Yeah, I think it's gonna do.
So So you managed to get the patient
Okay.
uh,
I go up to the
to
patient and I say to the lady that's cradling. I said, look, I've got this for you. I've got this for him. I can help him. I sense her anxiety, but I can sense she's not going to stop me.
Yeah.
And I sort of gently walk toward in, and I show her the syringe. I say, look, this is going to help. This is going to help him. I know this is going to work. Seen similar before. We can do this. Let's help him. And I inject him with the antidote.
So it's not an automatic get better. It's a bit more realistic. So you with like a scan and everything, you can tell it's having its effect on.
I can see his breathing and his colour is getting a little bit better. He's not sweating as much as profusely. And I can see that his colour's coming back to him a little bit.
Yeah. You get a thank you from the lady there, and it's like, have you managed to find the other bits, the plants for the periodic syndrome?
Was it syndrome, wasn't it?
There was a second thing. There was two other ones as well.
That's right. Yes. I was so busy trying to find an antidote, I forgot about for the plants. I'm thinking about how much time we've got for this syndrome. Have I got enough time to go and have another look? Poor Sean's pulling his hair out at this site, thinking, for crying out loud, can we just get off this planet?
Well, yes, exactly. I've got white hair. Well, Andorians actually have white hair. For anyone on chat who doesn't know about an Andorian, they've got white hair as standard, right? So that shows you how much stress they have in their lives to begin with. I'm pulling what little of mine I have left out, and my antennae are going bloody crazy up here as well. It's like, you still need to get this stuff back to the shuttle and get it installed and get off of this planet.
Yeah. Just to say, Julius, you are sentient. This woman would be hard to persuade to come without this research that the plants that they were looking for. So, if you want to, depending on what you want to do, but I'm thinking I know what you're doing. If you want to try to persuade her to come along without this task, it would be a difficulty-free task.
Right, okay.
I think we should try to persuade her. And I think we've got 5 momentum, so let's buy a dice to help with that.
My science is saying to me, and my medical brain says, I really want to go and see if I can find a cure, because obviously I'm the scientist and all this. But saying that I do appreciate, I can see Sean I can feel him getting a little bit irritated and anxious.
Compromise.
And concerned, yes.
Let's compromise again, right?
Okay. Yeah, and I think we should compromise. Yeah.
I'll take the stuff. I'm assuming it's not too big. Ben, all this equipment. So the stuff I need to repair the ship.
Yeah, it's carryable. You've got a bag. You've got a backpack. Yeah.
Right. I'm going to carry the stuff back to the ship. Hope to hell that the 2 Neanderthals haven't woken up yet.
Yes, I know.
And repair the ship. Let's try and convince Lady and her boyfriend to come with me. Okay. And you go out there and scan your stuff and do your medical things to try and find this last thing. But by the way, in 7 minutes, if you're not at that shuttle, I'm leaving without you.
At this point, I'm thinking I'm not sure about this. I might like my science, but whether I want to. We've only got 7 minutes. Chances of me finding.
Yeah. In game time, it's probably more like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
It's been out in the science station for I don't know how long, and they've not found it. The chance of me finding it in the next few minutes. probably very unlikely.
Hmm.
And like you say, Sean, I'm a bit sort of concerned about these two people that are still sort of stunned at the ship, if they are still stunned. So we're gonna. So I agree. I turn on to Sean and say, look, let's try and persuade this lady and her beloved
Awesome.
to come with us without the vaccination for this
Awesome.
disorder.
Now let's persuade them quickly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Ben, what attributes and disciplines are required for the persuade?
Um,
I'm going to be tactical here, right?
are you thinking from a security point of view for their safety? Or actually, I'm going to say a presence and command one here. So,
So, presence of command, I'd have a score of 13.
Yeah.
What's yours, Dulas?
Mine is 9 to 11. I've only got 2 commands.
but I would
presence is 9.
say maybe
I've
a
got
good.
empathy.
I'll tell you
Can
what
I
would
use
be.
empathy as a focus?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You can do a joint effort here. We can do a
Yes.
command
Yeah.
and presence one there.
Okay.
And then we can have a using your insight and medical knowledge with empathy as a focus. You can roll
Focus.
1d 20 for that.
Okay.
So,
So
presence and command is 13. 2d20s, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do yours
So,
first, Sean.
how many dice do you want to buy?
Well, that's a fair point, actually. Can I buy 1 dice?
Yep, that's fine. So you get to roll 3 sodas for Sean. Sorry, no, sorry, 3 for 3 for Sean, 1 for Judas. Sorry.
Right, brilliant. So, 10, 8, 6. Oh,
Well done. And I'm thinking something's frozen at my end.
I'm going to go do this.
Okay. Big.
I apologise if my internet's just suddenly gone funny. I've just.
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, cool.
I had you the entire time there. That was.
Was odd.
What am I first?
You're going to be using medicine and insight.
So, at 16 and empathy.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm throwing just 1d20, am I?
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm at the possibly worst moment. I am having issues here. Everything's gone funny at my end. I'm seeming to have dropped a lot of frames.
It's because it knows you're 3 minutes to the time limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Did we succeed at
17.
17? That's fine. You failed, but on that one, but the whole team succeeded. So
Right, lovely.
yeah. So you've managed to persuade her to come along with Jasper,
Okay.
and you can get to the runabout. It takes a bit of time to get there, especially with a few the two in tow there, and what stuff that you have brought with you. So you have got back to the runabout. So I'm getting my notes back up from earlier. So you have a couple. I've got 2 jobs, 2 difficulty 2 tasks for you.
Okay.
One, you can use your engineers and engines and thrusters focus. The other one will be no. Also, it would be handy if somebody could plot a way out of the ion storm as well. let's you get back to the engineering. So, shall we do a engineering task for you? I don't know if you actually managed to hear me and actually get a row sorted out.
I did not. No, I didn't get a roll sorted.
Yeah.
So it was. So is this first one going to be using the impulse engines and thrusters focus that I've got?
Fine with me. And that will be a difficulty 2 task.
Cool. So and it's going to be difficulty. What attributes and disciplines? So let's see if I get this right. I'm going to go with obviously engineering and is it control?
Yes, you can use control. Yeah.
So then that's 15. So I got a 20 and a 14. But I do have the impulse thrusters focus.
What you can use though, there is a you can use your momentum to re-roll your dice if you. Actually, I'm trying to think if that's.
How much momentum do we have left?
Yeah. You got 4. There. Yeah. So you can use your momentum to buy an extra to re-roll a dice. I think this is me slightly bending the rules here, but it's I'll use that as a table decision for that one.
Hey, solid. Yeah, I'll re-roll the dice. 2d20, 15. Ready, steady, and go. 8 and 15. That's more like it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
There we are.
That was worth it. That was definitely. Imagine if I got a 20 and a 20 there. That would have been disastrous.
Yeah.
So I can imagine now, Sean, things flying everywhere. Swear words, trying to fix the thrusters and the wires and everything into the spaceship.
Yeah.
What green-blooded mother beepers designed this beeping thing?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you've settled your guests into the shuttle into one of the rooms there.
Yes, they're quite comfortable. The guy's beginning to get he's coming round now and his eyes are opening and he's beginning to, and she's a lot more relaxed and she's saying to me, thank you over and over, and I can say it's fine. I'll find some water that I can give her, so I give them some water. They're coming to come around.
Yeah. You realise that this ion storm is going to be a pain to navigate out of. So you think you probably could use with doing a reason and science check of a difficulty 2 to try to plot a course through it. So,
okay. So reason science is 14.
and I have got 2.
And how much? I'm going to use the momentum. So that gives. We've got 4 left, haven't we? So I'm going to use
2 left. We've just used 2.
2 left now.
Oh, we've only got 2 left. Oh. How many dice do I throw? Is this 2 d20s?
Presuming you haven't bought a dice.
Momentum,
yes.
It's still 2 d20s.
Yeah.
What do you think? John, do you think I should use a momentum?
Choose 1 momentum, which will leave 1 momentum for me for my last repair. I think that's going to be the safe bet. Otherwise, we completely risk being able to take off here.
Right, okay then. I'm going to use 1 momentum then, so that's going to be 3 d20s.
Oh, hang on. Oh, no, wait. I've just forgotten something. Ben could be really evil to us here because he's got 2 threat he can use against us.
I have.
I've just realised that. Shit. Still go with it. Still, you've committed. Yeah, you've committed to it. So take the momentum and do it. But I've just realised that.
I know. We're just gonna have to hope we can get off the planet. I just feel I've got this feeling that this Ian Storm's getting really close to us now. So I'm throwing these really quickly.
It's actually, the iron storm, actually, our forecast was incorrect. The weatherman for the day got it a little bit wrong. It's currently 7 minutes delayed in arriving.
20. That's not a good start, is it?
Yeah. So.
20, a 15.
No.
Oh,
4 and a 4.
Oh, at least you
Another
got one there.
oh, yeah. So, um,
I think you
the
needed 2.
the 20 does mean
We're not
that
stuck.
I'm just trying to think of something that would be.
Not necessarily stuck. I think we might just end up it'll be rockier trying to get out of the ion storm. So
Yeah.
we might be stuck, but we might not be.
I will use that in a minute for your
Cool.
chip.
Cool.
In that case, can we have one more engineering check just to fit the last part to of difficulty
I'm going to use the last momentum to buy a 3rd dice.
No problem.
3d20. If you're good with that,
Come on. Yep, go on.
3d20, 15, 8, 14, and 20. Just got in there.
Oh, we did.
That was tricky.
Okay. I will use that other 20 in a minute.
Okay.
So
20s give you threats, don't they?
No.
can do, yeah, and which is what I'm using them for
Oh
later.
God!
So,
God.
You've managed to fix the ship, and it's all in thing, and you've managed to plot a way out of the there to go. This is the safest way through. So, give us the runabout. So you need to get there. So we've got somebody in the pilot seat. We've got somebody at con. I'd like it's going to be a difficulty 4. It was originally a difficulty 3 task. It is now going to be a difficulty 4 task.
Oh.
To be honest, you could just buy threat to buy dice from me. So I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to leave it at difficulty 3.
Right.
And because all you need to do is buy threat off me, and you can have extra dice. So I'm going to leave it at difficulty 3. So control and con, and then I would like a assist. I'll tell you what, do the same assist as you did earlier. I'll tell you what, do you want to do it like presence of command to try to help keep him going, or
Me.
yeah?
So I'm assuming I'm going to be piloting. That's one of my focuses. So if I do the piloting, then you do the support for me.
I've only got 2 in command. I mean, my command.
Unless you can think of something else, the way to help the ship.
I've got.
I'll say if you want to, you can do another science and control. If you want to, or reasons. Pardon.
What's control? What's some control again?
Controls. If you're doing something.
It's like your logic, isn't it? Your calm,
can be
logical mind.
Or you're being slow and doing it carefully and doing it. So somebody who's doing, let's say, heart surgery would probably be using a lot more control and.
Oh right, that's right. Yeah.
As well.
Could I use like control and engineering?
Yeah.
Be 12.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm using, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Which is controlling engineering for 15. There you go. So 2d20s for me.
I want
those.
Control and con for the pilot.
Oh, control and con. Sorry, so that's 11, 12, 13, on 14. Okay. And enter now. Okay, I got a 4 and a 10.
Not bad. So,
yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with that.
And I'm throwing 2 d20s, yeah?
Just one for you.
Oh, just one for me. Okay, I'm assisting, I guess. And I've thrown an 18.
What are you like with all your high rolls tonight?
Certain person does have piloting as a skill. So, what was your lowest dice roll, Sean?
My lowest dice roll was a 4.
4, so you've got piloting. So you can. That counts as a double. So.
Oh, nice.
No,
Love it.
you manage to get the ship out of there, but you just clip the last of the iron storm, and as you manage to get out, your ship grinds to a halt. It's away from the iron storm safely, but you are stranded.
Okay.
And-
Are we stranded in space? Are we
Yeah.
out of orbit,
Yes.
or are we in
Yeah,
orbit?
you're out of orbit. You're away from the iron storm, and the only thing you've got left now is to send off a beacon to say, "Come and help us."
Let's send that beacon off, please.
Okay.
So that's where we will leave the session tonight. They managed to escape the planet, but they haven't managed to escape space. So
Oh.
it's
Damn.
Oh.
But,
We're
but
floating around in space at the
Look-
moment.
yeah. But look at the positives. Our objective was to get off of the planet.
It
We
was.
got off of the
but
planet.
interesting you should say that. My objectives were slightly different. I managed to get the people back to the ship, but I'm still a little bit kind of a science and medical head is thinking, oh, I really could have done with that. I wish I'd been able to have time to find for this order.
Maybe you can come back when the iron storm's gone.
so.
If we survive the cold vacuum of space.
And can I just say thank you to the guests? I will thank you for anybody who's watched. As I said, I will try to edit the bits closer in YouTube, so you don't have to put up with that. And I might take a couple of days with my knowledge of editing. But thank you for watching, and I've enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you to my guests.
Thank you very much for having me.
No problem.
Likewise, Ben.
Really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for having us. I've really enjoyed that, and
Yeah.
thank you, Pink, for joining in as well. It was great
thank
going
you.
through this. My very first one.
Yeah. So both have YouTube
Yeah.
channels. We've got Olympus 0411. I think, is that right?
0511. So
Zero
close.
0511 and Touchofpinkfizz. Both got stream accounts, so please go and give those a look.
Thank you.
Again,
Much appreciated.
thank you very much, and see you all later.